Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Seymour Segnet from MAGFAST. It's August the 25th. This is your Friday update. Amanda has the week off. She had most of the week off. She was here on Wednesday. Did amazing stuff for us on Wednesday. And Amy's on her way to the airport right now. And Eric joins us live now. And Eric, it's safe. It's safe to take them off now, my friend. It's safe to take them off. Thank you. A number of things he might have bumped into in the last few days. I wanted to talk this week about a lot of work going on at the moment, sort of finalising specifications, and there's this sort of unknown out there at the moment, which is what's Apple going to do about wireless charging. So I wanted to update you on the rumours, which by this they haven't given their announced date yet, but it's likely to be early to mid-September. And this close to Apple's announcements, the rumours tend to be baking in. And Apple joined the WPC, the Wireless Power Consortium, earlier in the year. All of the evidence we have from the supply chains and so on is that they will be supporting the WP that standard, which is commonly known as Qi, which is the one that's in use and is the one that we're supporting anyway. But the other little twist in this is that Samsung, the new Note came out recently, and Samsung are doing something that they're calling fast wireless charging. And people are asking about that. So I wanted to just tell you, I wanted to just talk a little bit about that and about what the design considerations are. The first thing is that what they're calling fast wireless charging isn't really terribly fast. It's kind of 35–40% faster under ideal conditions. That's not a particularly big boost if you think about it. A lot of the time you just throw your phone down for charging overnight and this, that, and the other. The challenge is that it brings a host for this very small performance improvement. It produces a whole series of design challenges, which are fine if you've got plenty of space, but are very difficult when you've got a compact envelope, including things like needing a fan. Right, so if you imagine your MAGFAST products all having to have a fan bolted on the side, but that's simply not going to happen, and it wouldn't be the correct design choice to do that. We are going to look at what we can do with Air Charger, remember, which is the one that can go on your desk or put it on top of the wall charger, because we have more flexibility in the envelope there, and we also plan, if Apple produces something kind of sort of super duper whoop whooper, that we will be able to more quickly support that in Air Charger. So just to summarize, Apple haven't made their announcement yet, but everybody expects them to support the Qi standard, which is the standard that we're supporting anyway. If they come up with something worthwhile in addition to that, we are licensees of Apple's MFI. Made for iOS program, their licensing program, and so we'll have access to the technical data as quickly as anyone else will, and our plan will be to rapidly introduce that into Air Charger. We're not making specific promises at the moment, and nobody ever would. They'd be crazy to do so. And one of the great things about this MAGFAST project is that you, our supporters, our backers, the people who've given the kind of the gift of life to this, as a group, we're really heartened by how well you understand that it's really complicated to produce something great, and you have to make like lots and lots of smart choices that are, involve multiple inputs into the choice and have consequences that go well down into the future. So we're going to produce something great, but just as if someone said, well, I want it to be half the size, that's not something that we would do, because it would be half the size but lose many of its other qualities. We're not going to just jam some recent technology in because it's there. If it were to create other compromises. And by the way, a good example of this is Apple, who we mentioned just now. Wireless charging has been around for years. Samsung have had it for, what is it now, Eric? 3-4 years or more? I don't know. But and Apple are just like, you know what? We don't need to rush to do this. It isn't that big an advantage. It's kind of nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'll get my new iPhone and stick it on my Air Charger. It's going to be great, but it isn't. It's not the cure for cancer. It's not huge. So we're going to make a great and sensible choice that is in the long-term interests of the brand and delivers you this amazing product on schedule or as close to as humanly possible. I just thought it'd be good to give you a quick dissertation on that. Apart from that, everything continues at its kind of hurry up and wait pace. We're still doing some final specifications. The next major thing will be starting to cut the tool for wall charger. Just as a reminder of the timetable, cutting tools is incredibly expensive and incredibly slow, and it takes 3 months to make a tool. Because wall charger plugs into the wall, high voltage, is the one product that will then need another 3 months for certification by ETL or UL, the certification bodies. We need to get started on the wall charger tool first, and get that one started as soon as possible. And wall charger is ready to go. There's just other pieces down the chain that aren't quite sorted out, and it would be a hell of a pity if we made a change in life charger, and we kind of wished we'd had that when we cut the tool for wall charger. So a lot of intersecting pieces here. I want to give another shout out to our amazing team at P3 International, who are our beloved and trusted manufacturing partners. We couldn't do this without you guys, and we couldn't do this without you guys either. So thank you so much, Eric. If you don't have anything else, I think we'll wrap for this week. Anything there?
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, keep those glasses safe, because even a slight scratch on the surface and you won't be able to use them in 2024, I think is the next one, isn't it? In April 2024?
2025?
Is that what it is?
Maybe,
all right.
Maybe it is 2024.
All right. Thanks so much. Well, we love you guys. Same time, same place next week. This is a signing off for Friday, August the 25th.